Well, college football is a big business. It brings in hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue for universities. And in recent years, student athletes have been eligible to make some money off of their name, image, and likeness, also known as NIL deals.
But with no federal regulation, some members of Congress say NIL has become the Wild West. A bill called the SCORE Act hopes to provide some guardrails for NIL, but some members of Congress say the bill is currently flawed. Our Capitol correspondent Dylan McKim has more.
In Texas, football is king. It even has the highest paid athlete when it comes to NIL valuation. Quarterback Arch Manning is estimated to make more than $6 million. But with new opportunities for athletes comes new concerns.
It's about whether or not they're being exploited, and particularly some of the agents that are circling around.
Colin Allred is a former NFL linebacker and Baylor alumni. He understands the financial struggles of college athletes, and as a U.S. congressman, tried to pass federal regulations on NIL.
I want to see them making money, but I want to make sure they're not being taken advantage of and that they get an education.
States around the country have passed a patchwork of laws related to NIL deals, leading to varied rules. For example, in Texas, there is a specific law that does not allow student athletes to enter into alcohol or gambling endorsements.
Good morning, everyone.
But a new push in D.C. could lead to new guidelines that would be the same for everyone. It's called the SCORE Act. It requires universities to provide athletes with academic support and career readiness, as well as mental and physical health benefits.
It ensures student athletes can benefit from their NIL while also protecting the broader ecosystem of collegiate athletics.
But opponents say the law gives the NCAA too much unchecked power to write rules.
By returning power to those who abused it for a century.
Also noteworthy, it requires schools to pay at least $20.5 million of its sports revenue to all of its athletes. Critics say this will hurt smaller schools who will not be able to keep up with wealthier programs. Texas Congressmen Chip Roy and Lance Gooden posted on social media this weekend they will not advance this bill until they can sort out concerns for smaller schools and female athletes. In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
And just to show you how important this bill is to Texas, 4 of the 18 co-sponsors on the bill are from the Lone Star State. There's no schedule at this point on when this bill could be voted on by the full House of Representatives.
And for some more insight into just how much college athletes are making, we mentioned Arch Manning. According to NBC Sports, he's likely the highest paid college athlete, projected to bring in almost $7 million by the end of this year. That's almost $3 million more than the second highest paid athlete and more than some NFL players. According to KXAN.com, the average professional quarterback makes about $6 million a year.